Welcome to this message of encouragement. Today I wanted to bring a little humor to you. It's titled, How to Kill Your Church. But before I get started, I always like to ask those of you who are watching to please pray for our nation's leaders, our local leaders, those that are in positions of authority. There are a lot of things going on in this world that a lot of you are not even aware of, a lot of bad things. And these leaders and these people that are in positions of authority need to be lifted up to God. They need prayer because they're not only putting themselves on a path of destruction, they're also putting us as the general public on the path of destruction too. And we want to get off the path of destruction. Also, please remember to pray for other people, especially those who have lost a loved one, those who are facing sickness, financial problems, relationship problems. We can just go on and on about the many needs. Please pray for other people. God just works miracles with our prayers. I ran across this Bible tract the other night, and I wanted to share it with you. I found it in somewhere in 1992, and like I said, the title of it is How to Kill Your Church, or if you're not sure what we're talking about, how to destroy your church. The first thing is don't come. Don't come to church. If you want to ruin your church or kill the church, don't come. The next one is if you do come to church, come late. The next one says, when you do come to church, come with a grouch. That's another one. Always bring a grouch with you. That's uplifting to everybody. At every service, ask yourself, what did I get out of this? The next one says, never accept office within the church or any type of service within the church. He said it's better to stay outside and criticize. It also says, visit other churches about half the time to show your pastor that you are not tied down to him. Saying, there is nothing like independence. Another way to kill your church is to let the pastor earn his money. Let him do all the work. Another way to kill your church is to sit pretty well back and never sing. If you do have to sing, sing out of tune and behind everybody else. Be as loud as you can be. Never pay your tithes. If you do but decide to pay your tithes or give any money to the church, wait until that money has been well earned. And then after it's well earned or well deserved, the Bible tract says, then wait just a little bit longer before you give that money. If you want to kill your church, never encourage your pastor. If you like a sermon, keep mum about it. Many preachers have been ruined by flattery, it says. Don't let his blood be on your hands. It is good to tell your pastor's failings to any strangers that might happen in. That would be your visitors. That way, it won't take them as long to find out about your pastor's failings or his shortcomings. We want to bring all his weaknesses and to the attention of the new people. Another way to kill your church, if you just happen to have a few zealous workers in the church, make a tremendous protest against the churches, saying it's being run by the clique. And finally, another way to kill your church is to talk about other church members or to talk about your visitors. That will surely tear a church completely apart. Many of the churches have been divided and split because you had a few that was in the church talking about other church members, stirring up gossip of things that weren't even true, falsely accusing other church members or church visitors of things they weren't even guilty of, weren't even doing. And I know we've had that in our church as well. We've had a few that would go to the pastor and start accusing other people of things they weren't even doing. And the congregation became all ears to that gossip and that trash. And that was very unfortunate, because then people like that, I call them the church troublemakers. Then the church troublemakers, they leave the church, and then they end up causing the ones that is left behind to have hard feelings, and they end up leaving the church. So they really cause, the troublemakers of the church really cause a lot of separation, and for a lot of good members to leave the church. I hope this message has been encouraging to you. I hope that it's been humorous, that you've enjoyed it. Feel free to share. God bless, and stay safe.